Symphony has a special one-night-only performance in store, and it features country and bluegrass legend Ricky Skaggs.
That's right. Joining us now is Michelle Merrill, the music director for the Winston-Salem Symphony. Good morning.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Sure. Go ahead and walk us through the performance that you all have planned.
Sure. Well, as you mentioned, we have Ricky Skaggs coming, a bluegrass and country legend, and he's going to be having his band Kentucky Thunder, and we're going to back him up with the symphony and actually do a couple of pieces that are just instrumental as well. But it's going to be at Reynolds Auditorium, which is exciting because that's where he filmed the PBS special, The Three Pickers. So being able to be on that same stage where that very, iconic piece of TV was made is also going to be really exciting.
Awesome. So tell us how this performance maybe compares to your classical concerts.
Sure. Well, the classical concerts are definitely, we rarely have singers, although we'll have the chorus, and we'll have, coming up too, with Beethoven 9, some singers and chorus, some soloists with us. But this, as pops go, is just a bit more of, one might say, popular music in the vernacular, music that you might hear, on the radio and things like that. Mm. And we try not to delineate too much between classics and pops, because what I like to say is you will hear influences in everything. And actually, bluegrass goes all the way back to Celtic music, and you can even hear influences that in classical. But at the same time, there are going to be songs that Pig in a Pen, Appalachian Joy, Soldier of the Cross, Road Dispenser, all sorts of classics. And if you know Ricky Skaggs music and you come out to hear, you're going to be tapping your foot and singing along the entire time.
I bet. What do you look forward to most about collaborating with other bands, and especially this band, Kentucky Thunder?
Well, for me, I love all different kinds, if you would say, genres of music. And so for me, getting to kind of put my foot into bluegrass a little bit with the orchestra backing up the Kentucky Thunder and Ricky Skaggs is really a fun collaboration, because it's a little bit of fiddling. It's a little bit of a different style than we might be used to playing. And that's really fun and kind of gets us into a different mindset, gets us into a different style. It's really joyful. It's really mournful in some of the songs, but also it's just so wonderful to be able to collaborate with an artist of such a high caliber and to bring him to Winston-Salem.
Yeah, that's so cool. It's going to be a fun event. Tell us about the first time you heard Ricky Skaggs' music.
Yes, so I'm also doubly excited because when I was in college, I was with my cousin, and we went to her set of grandparents to just go hang out for, I think it was July 4th weekend, it might have been Memorial Day. We were out on the lawn, and there's this band playing, and I went, oh my gosh, what is this music? I love it. I'd never heard anything like it. I grew up in Texas, so I was very familiar with country, but I'd never heard bluegrass. I bought 2 CDs immediately, and who was it other than Ricky Skaggs? So I've known about Ricky Skaggs and have loved his music for many, many years now. And when I saw that he was on the lineup for this year, once I'd been named music director, I was absolutely thrilled that I was going to have the chance to work with him.
Maybe even fangirl a little bit, so that's a really cool opportunity. So we know that the Symphony is also about to present its annual education concerts. I know this isn't necessarily open to the public, but what a cool opportunity to reach a new age group. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, definitely. Our Mary Starling concerts are concerts for 5th graders, and we developed a program that is going to be teaching them, this one's called Building the Orchestra, and it's literally about how the different families of the orchestra work together. And, we even encourage homeschool families to come. So if there's any homeschool families out there that would be interested in getting tickets, I highly recommend you calling the office and seeing if there's any slots available still. But it's such a fun time for me, especially having 2 young boys myself, because it's an opportunity to develop the learning of the next generation. Music is we're not just doing this so that we create a bunch of other musicians. We're hoping we create lifelong lovers of music, and also just music makes people better individuals. It helps brain cells, it helps calm us down, it helps us get excited, it helps regulate systems in our body, and just makes us overall well-rounded people. And the Symphony, it's one of our favorite concerts because we love seeing the lights of the eyes of the kids coming out, and also some interactive elements where they actually feel like they're part of the concert as well.
That's
I
awesome.
love that. Yeah.
it.
Thank you, Michelle. Come on back to the show anytime and good luck this weekend. The Winston-Salem Symphony performs with Ricky Skaggs and Kentucky Thunder one night only, Saturday at 7:30 p.m. inside R.J. Reynolds Auditorium. To grab those tickets, visit WSSymphony.org.